After the Uttar Pradesh government imposed a statewide ban on halal certified edible items last Saturday, the Food Safety and Drug Administration has been conducting raids in various parts of the state. The team is consistently inspecting halal certified edible products in malls and local stores. Time and again, a significant portion of society and news reports have raised questions about this highly lucrative halal certification system. However, not many people are aware that behind this matter of so-called faith, there is a deeper game at play. Welcome to the big debate. Yogi Adityanath-led the Uttar Pradesh government recently launched a statewide crackdown on the production, storage, distribution and sale of halal certified items. The Food Commissioner's Office then issued an order for the ban to take immediate effect. This action comes in the wake of an FIR against 4 organizations primarily accused of issuing illegal halal certifications for retail products in the state. Following this, a case has been registered against certain unidentified manufacturing companies and their owners as part of a significant anti-national conspiracy and alleged funding of terror outfits. The halal certifying industries under scrutiny include Halal India Private Limited in Chennai, the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind Halal Trust in New Delhi, Halal Council of India in Mumbai and Jamiat Ulema in Mumbai. The Uttar Pradesh government has revealed that the complainant raised concerns about a possible large-scale conspiracy designed to diminish the sale of products from companies lacking the required halal certification, which is illegal. The government explicitly mentioned the issuance of halal certificates for vegetarian products such as oil, soap, toothpaste and honey, where no such certification is necessary, implies a deliberate criminal conspiracy targeting a specific community and its products. Under the guise of religion, there is an ongoing pursuit of unrestrained propaganda within a specific section of society aimed at discouraging the use of products lacking a halal certificate. This ultimately harms the business interests of other communities. Now the question arises, how did the halal network initially designed for meat industry expand its reach into every possible sector, ranging from marketing and hotels to the investment sector? Halal certifying organizations have steadily dominated the market over the years, impacting the economy and influencing society. On one hand, non-Muslims might be unaware of the economic impact of their ideology. On the other, we have gradually allowed the halal business to consume us. Why do we need a halal certificate anyway? What is the justification behind the certification apart from religious convictions? Does accepting halal certificates on products mean the existing government certifications on consumer products like ISI and FSSAI are not enough? The answer is no. Halal certification, in contrast, comes from religious Islamic organizations like the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, known for their expertise in providing legal assistance to illegal activities and mostly terrorists. In Bharat, none of the government agencies are involved in issuing halal certificates. Only specific private organizations issue halal certifications, and it's important to note that the Bharatiya government does not endorse any of these organizations. While government certifications cover quality and safety, halal certification specifically caters to religious beneficial needs. It's not about the inadequacy of existing certifications, but addressing a different aspect related to religious practices. However, the credibility of any certification, including halal, depends on the organization issuing it. So when there are concerns about associations like those of the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, scrutiny of certifying bodies becomes essential to maintain trust and ensure the integrity of the certification process. The Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations defines halal food as that which is permitted under Islamic law. The Bharatiya government neither mandates halal certification nor does it provide a unifying regulatory law. The Food Safety and Standard Authority of India's standard certification is the requirement for consumer edible products according to the United States Department of Agriculture. In simpler words, FSSAI doesn't give halal certificates. There are these religious bodies that issue the so-called certificates to products, deciding their purity as per the Islamic faith. The government of Bharat is allowing bodies affiliated with one particular religion to issue quality of supposed religious purity and admissibility to consumer products. Now imagine Sikhs, Jains, and Buddhists demanding consumer goods to be certified fit for consumption only after they have been okayed by their respective religious authorities. What if the majority of Hindus demand it too? The question is, if one community demands halal certification on products and the government allows it, what is going to stop other communities from demanding similar certifications? Since halal is a religious attestation in Bharat, the government neither mandates halal certification nor provides a unifying regulatory law. This is why products of Patanjali, the Ashirwad Atta, MTR Instant Foods, and more are halal certified products. Even Himalaya products are halal certified. Last year, a post by the Himalaya company was published claiming that its goods adhere to Islamic law and are therefore halal certified. This led to a boycott of Himalaya goods that became popular on social media last year. And the organization had to bear the brunt of the backlash for adhering to halal business. Yet, it prompts us to think why self-reliant brands such as Patanjali, Himalaya, several hotel chains, and lately the investment sector are subtly being encouraged to pursue halal certification. Halal, an Arabic term loosely translated as permissible, holds significance in Islam, referring to any object or act sanctioned and approved according to Islamic jurisprudence. It stands in contrast to the term in the Quran and the Hadith, haram, meaning forbidden. Halal is often linked with stringent laws for Muslims. Any item processed, procured, and traded in accordance with Islamic beliefs is basically halal. Halal economy extends beyond meat, encompassing a broader range of products. It is not just restricted to meat products as in the case of Himalaya or Patanjali. As the concept of halal is entering other industries, it has come to represent extremism. This religious obsession has alarmingly extended into sectors such as cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, medicines, personal care, and more. For a meat product to be halal certified, the entire chain from production and financing to manufacturing and distribution must only involve Muslims for the product to be termed halal. For a meat product to be halal, the animal must be slaughtered only by a Muslim. In order to achieve economies of scale, the meat industry ends up operating large-scale abattoirs to produce all their meat. They end up using only Muslims as it has simply become cheaper to produce all their meat together instead of running separate abattoirs for halal and non-halal meat. In such a scenario, many Hindu communities, especially some Dalits who were traditionally butchers, miss out on employment opportunities in the sector. With its ever-growing scope, it is creating the grounds for restricting the job prospects in these sectors to people from only one religion. It's a whole industry where employment opportunities in certain sectors are completely unavailable to non-Muslims. This bias affects not just individuals of the Hindu religion, but also those of Christianity, Buddhism, Sikhism, and other faiths. Further, this parallel system of certification runs without any checks and balances from the government. According to a report by Market Data Forecast, governance and financing in this sector happen through Islamic banking and financing systems. The report also projects that the $2.2 billion global Islamic finance market will grow to $3.2 billion by 2027. Considering the meat industry is worth several billion dollars, this is a huge sector where only people from religion are finding jobs because of halal policies. What's concerning is, according to several reports, the global halal economy is worth a little over $2 trillion. In Bharat, the halal economy is worth around $100 billion and is growing rapidly. Unlike Gulf nations, Bharat does not have any official regulator or body for the certification of halal products. These certifications are given by some unregulated bodies like Halal India and Jamaat Ulema-e-Hind Halal Trust. But the question is, where is this huge amount of halal money being used for? The clear idea of starting something as halal certification is to divert the money of the country to Islamic organizations so that it can be used by them to fight the case of the terrorists who are behind bars. An organization like Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, one of the oldest halal certifying trusts in Bharat, is constantly in the news for their legal support to the accused in terror-related cases. A large part of these funds come from the fees they charge for halal certification. So even without realizing it, people in Bharat unintentionally end up paying the legal fees of terrorists and criminals by consuming halal products, even though there is no religious requirement for them to do so. These concerns need to be addressed on a global scale. Bharat is home to the second largest Muslim population with more than 21 crore Muslims according to Pew Research as of July 2022. We Indians, mostly Hindus, believe that for an item to be considered halal, it has to contain non-vegetarian ingredients. However, a common act of spitting food by Muslims is considered halal, and non-Muslims unknowingly consume it. Lately, as the realization of this fact is growing, non-Muslims are taking a stand against the same. Even if we keep reiterating 1,000 times that Bharat is a secular nation, we can't deny the fact that certain religions are imposing their religious beliefs upon us, and we are knowingly and unknowingly comply with them. A Muslim belief of consuming only halal certified products has now been imposed on everyone else, and also shows how Hindu phobia is deeply ingrained in their minds. It is pertinent to note here that halal business was created as a means of establishing Muslim dominance over the rest of the globe and shifting the global economy in their favor. Meanwhile, what is important to remember is that those who choose to consume halal items may continue to do so. However, it's crucial for others to be aware if they are being compelled to follow suit. Informed awareness and a determined effort are all that's needed to prevent any single religion from exerting control over crores of beliefs and the entire ecosystem. Thanks for watching.